Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay, and on this channel we cover all things beauty, but more than anything fragrance content. And today we are talking about the new fragrance releases. I am so over the moon excited for some of these guys. There's a lot, so I'm gonna try to limit myself to about 11, like so many launches. There's a new Fleur body mist, a vanilla smoke. I'm not always crazy about smoky vanillas, we'll get into that later, but I'm at least excited to try it. 3 body mists finally from Snif, as well as a fragrance from them, which is meant to smell like pancakes, I believe. New Kayali rose fragrance, the Sol de Janeiro summer collection, and so much more. So if that sounds exciting, you want to hear more, my thoughts, my opinions, purchase pass, that type of vibe, definitely keep watching and let me know the 3 launches that you yourself are most excited about getting your noses on. Before we do jump into my thoughts, I do want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Julianna's Perfume. And if you are not familiar with Julianna's Perfume, they do create their own fragrances, but they also take some of our favorite niche and designer fragrances, which are not the most obtainable, as some of them go over $300, and they do create their own inspired fragrances, and they smell so close. And not only do they smell like the real deal, they also really value quality, so you're gonna get something that has great longevity performance. I'll give you an example. I am obsessed with Greenwich Village from Bond number 9. It is this beautiful fruity floral aquatic sweet musky fragrance, so beautiful for spring and summer. And I let my boyfriend try that fragrance one time, obsessed with it. He works as a mechanic, so he loves to smell good during the day just to kind of offset those smells that he smells all day, and he loves that fragrance. But he complained about the longevity, saying after about an hour he couldn't smell it anymore. Now obviously he's sweating, there's a lot of scents going on, so it doesn't give the fragrance a fair shot. The other day though, I mentioned this one and I said, well baby, honestly you've been using that fragrance a lot, do you want to try this one? It smells very similar. So he says sure, of course. So he puts it on, loves it, wears it all day. And when I told him I was doing this video, he said, well, make sure you tell them that this one smells so close and it smells stronger. He could smell this throughout the whole day. So I did want to mention this one, even though this is not one of the new fragrances they sent me, but this is a really beautiful spring and summer staple for me, and I do think that this fragrance is signature scent worthy. I also love Beautiful Bella, Miss Independent, and also the All That Glitters. I think those are some of the best. And this one is $39, whereas the Bond number 9 is over $300. So I'll link everything down below, but it really is such a steal. The next fragrance is A Kiss in the Rain. This one I was shocked. I've never smelled the fragrance this is inspired by, which I believe is Umbrella Fur 2, but this is a sweet, jammy, aromatic scent. It's so smooth. This one does have some tea, but that black currant in here is absolutely delicious. So fruity, so jammy, so sweet. You have some musk and some woods at the base to add some balance. Some rice in there for texture. This is a party in my freaking nose. It smells so dang good. Like I said before, I've never smelled the original, but if you love a black currant scent that's really fruity, really jammy, little green, this is absolutely stunning. So sweet, fruity, and aromatic. I love this. I can't keep my nose off this fragrance. And another thing that I love that they do is that they'll take a fragrance like A Kiss in the Rain and they'll create their own flankers. So I don't believe Umbrella Fur 2 has a flanker, but they've created one. This is A Kiss in the Maldives. This has more of an ozonic, airy feel to it, which I really enjoy because that is a really intense, bold fragrance. So this one feels lighter, which is actually really nice to have that option. And that's just a thing that they do. I know that they have the Delina La Rosé inspired fragrance with added citrusy notes. I can't remember the name of that one, but I love it that they do that. It makes it so much more fun and a little bit different if you do already have these fragrances to add these little twists that they incorporate. It's so cool. And last but certainly not least, we have Princess Treatment, which is inspired by Parfums de Marly Kayali. And this is a gorgeous, warm, fruity floral, perfect for the summertime. It's not as warm and creamy on the dry down as Kayali, nor do I think the plum in this one is as rich, deep, and feminine. I absolutely love that fragrance, but for $39, I mean, this is very close and it's beautiful. It is so happy. That's what I love about this DNA in general. I want to put this one on skin, but yeah, there's just the most uplifting vibe that I get from this scent. This one actually comes off a little bit more soapy. I feel like I get more of the Bulgarian rose in this one, but yeah, there's mimosa, Bulgarian rose, that warm tropical frangipani. I do get the plum. It doesn't feel maybe as sour as Kayali in the opening, which a lot of people might like. It actually feels a little bit more airy, musky. Still has that powdery, elegant dry down that I absolutely love. A little bit of vanilla, so gorgeous. But yeah, if you like Kayali, I could absolutely see you loving this fragrance. It's very similar and so mood boosting. Again, thank you so much to Juliana's Perfume. Now, jumping into the new releases, we have Kayali's Fleur Majesty Rose Royale 31 Eau de Perfume. This one is available right now on their website, and it will be available in stores on the 13th. The packaging of this scent is incredible, beautiful, stunning, amazing, everything about it I love. Vibrant colors, beautiful ombre. I mean, really reminds me of the sunset. It's so beautiful to look at. So even if I'm not obsessed with this scent, I'll really enjoy looking at it in my collection. I mean, stunning presentation. The marketing of this scent, they're having tea, it's giving the ladies that brunch. I think this is gonna be a really pleasant, fruity floral rose fragrance with more of a musky, powdery dry down based on the notes. There's top notes of mandarin orange, peach, pear, mid notes of magnolia, violet, peony, and rose, and base notes of vanilla, vetiver, praline, musk, and ambroxan. And yeah, I mean, I love the way that Kayali does rose. I enjoy the rose oud, but I love sweet diamond pink pepper. It smells very expensive, very bougie, very niche. I feel like this is gonna be a more approachable rose, so great for every day, great for brunch, great pleasant scent, it seems like, with a sparkly pear, I hope. So I can't wait to sniff this. I mean, the bottle on this is absolutely insane, and I did go ahead and purchase yesterday the little mini bottle, so I can't wait to try that and see if I like it enough to upgrade. The fragrance family, of course, is florals. The scent type is warm florals, and it's described as a timeless, romantic, and sensual fragrance. So yeah, I'm really excited to sniff this. And you already know that Paris Corner's like plotting already, so we'll see about that. Does Juliana's Perfume do Kayali fragrances? I have to look that up after this video, but that would be really interesting because, like I said before, they're extracts, so the longevity on them, the performance is amazing. So that would be pretty smart if you ask me. Next is Juliet Has a Gun Miami Shake. This one is available right now, and it sounds really delicious. Now, I will say, we all know that Juliet Has a Gun is known for having fragrances that are pretty musky. They have that molecular vibe, you know? So I'm not assuming that this is going to be the most like realistic milkshake scent that I've ever smelled. I think it's going to be much more airy and musky, kind of give you that cloud of a milkshake, like the idea of a milkshake, but it's not going to be like super gourmand. At least that's what I'm imagining. Knowing this house, the closest they have to a true gourmand would have to be and I absolutely adore that fragrance. I'm so excited for this, and this bottle is also really pretty. The fragrance family is warm and spicy. The scent type is warm and sweet gourmands, and the description is beautiful. It says, an elevated fruity perfume. This creamy gourmand fragrance features the scent of wild strawberries, resting on a bed of silky, musky whipped cream and vanilla. Miami Shake is as addictive as sugar and reminiscent of a delectable milkshake, leaving a long-lasting trail that you'll want to indulge in. Sign me up right now. The second that I can get my nose on this, if it smells like how it's described, I'm getting my hands on this. Then we have another fragrance with the name Royale in it. This is Dolce & Gabbana's L'Imperatrice Royale Eau de Toilette. This sounds like a really beautiful, feminine, pretty girl, fruity floral fragrance as well, but more unique because I don't always see these notes used. I do want to mention that this fragrance is limited edition, which is kind of unfortunate, but this one has key notes of cranberry, pink azalea, and cedarwood. I don't always see cranberry listed in fragrances, so I'd love to try this. I love the watery, fruity freshness of the original, so I hope that we still get that watermelon blended up in there, even though it's not listed. But sometimes cranberries can add like a bitter sweetness to fragrances, the ones that I've tried at least, so I would love to get my nose on this fragrance, and I don't think I have any scents with the note of azalea, so yeah, very excited to try this one. It says it's meant to be very unique, bold, and powerful in the fragrance family of floral scent type of fruity florals. So very excited to get my nose on this scent. I love the pink opaque packaging of this one. Even the travel looks really pretty, so maybe I'll start with that. Yeah, I'll start with the travel, or maybe I'll just smell it in store. This one is available right now. I need to go ahead and make it to Sephora because so many of these scents are calling out to me. Next, I don't think that this one is super new, but it says new on Sephora and it's new to me. But this is Dave Eau de Perfume from Henry Rose. I don't have a single fragrance from this brand. That's kind of when I start to need your guys' help. Please let me know if you've tried this brand, if there's any hidden gems that I need to know about. It's not one that I've heard much about at all, but this one I'm very excited to smell because we have vanilla and tonka bean, and they claim that this is vanilla like never smelled before, so very intrigued about that. This one has key notes of chantilly, vanilla, tonka bean, and cacao shell. That sounds really delicious. Let me read some more information. It says, every scent has its own twist. This one goes by Dave. Chantilly vanilla wrapped in the delicate floral notes of neroli and rich gourmand of cacao shell and tonka bean. Dave perfume is seductive yet comforting, bold yet intimate, elegant yet untamed for a vanilla that is anything but vanilla. Yeah, so I am so excited to sniff this. Let me read you guys the notes because I looked them up earlier and mouth salivating. The top notes are pink pepper, tangerine, and neroli. The mid notes are almond blossom, lavender extract, and orange. And the base notes are that chantilly cream, vanilla bean, tonka bean, and cacao shell. So some really yummy sweet gourmands, some florals I see, some citrus, and some beautiful soft spice. Hopefully it's at the top so it's not super intense. This sounds really good. It sounds like we're gonna get a nice balance. I do hope that it leans a little bit more sweet and gourmand, of course, but yeah, I can't wait to try this, and I have hope that it is going to be more of a unique, special take on vanilla. Then Moroccan Oil came out with a perfume. I didn't get the Gisou one, and I don't think I'm gonna get this one. I should at least get my nose on both because I really do enjoy testing new fragrances, but I mean, I love the hair oils. I really do. I think they smell incredible, but it's not something that I want to smell like all over, like my whole body. Do you know what I'm saying? So that for me is not going to be a blind buy. I'm not super excited for the release either, if I'm honest, but maybe I'll smell it and I'll be blown away. The next fragrance release, this I actually really want to get my nose on. This is Viktor & Rolf's Flower Bomb Extreme Eau de Parfum Intense. I love this blush pink opaque packaging. It's so pretty. I think it's gonna going to be extremely feminine, sweet, and sexy. This one has raspberry, vanilla bean, rose. Sign me up. I wonder if the raspberry is going to be more of like that syrupy, sweet, dense, kind of almost like medicinal raspberry. If it's going to be more of like a juicy, fresh raspberry, like tart. I mean, let's read the description. It says, this new powerful and liberating feminine fragrance unleashes a vanilla amplified intense floral explosion, juicy raspberry, and an explosion of jasmine, rose, and orange blossom is reinforced by vanilla bean to create an ultra addictive aura, leaving a delectable scent on the skin. That sounds beautiful. It's in the category of warm floral. I don't see patchouli listed in this breakdown, which is nice. This sounds really pretty, you guys. Very feminine, sexy, sweet. I absolutely love it. Obviously, maybe if you don't love rose, if you don't love raspberry, then you might not like this one, but I love seeing that extra vanilla because I really enjoy the red one, the ruby. I love the extra vanilla in there. I love the fruity touch in that one. So seeing this in a more like romantic way, I'm really excited for. Really excited to smell this. This is available now on their website and in person, and let me just get to Sephora. I need to smell all these goodies. Do I need another fruity rose fragrance in my collection? Probably not, but this one is supposed to have that DNA of the original, just with a twist, so I think we can add this one. Next is Fleur Vanilla Smoke Hair and Body Mist, and this will be available in stores on the 21st, but it is available on their website currently. This is a smoky vanilla fragrance. I'm hoping there's just a kiss of smoke to add that dark, deep edge, but anything more than that, I probably honestly won't like this fragrance. They are sending this to me, which I really do appreciate, but if they weren't, I probably would order it, and then if I didn't like it, I give it away. But anyways, this I hope I like. I've seen people say that it smells like Marshmallow Fireside, which if that's the case, I find that scent to be very comforting, cozy, beautiful for the fall and winter. So let's hope it's that type of vibe. Different time to be releasing a fragrance like this, but it's in the category of warm and spicy. Scent type is woody spices, and the key notes are cashmere vanilla, incense, and cacao blanc. It says sultry sweetness rises in a delicate wisp of smoke. So a wisp of smoke I think I can take. Sorry besties, my boyfriend called me, but yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be a nice smoky woody vanilla. I love that there's cashmere vanilla because then I feel like it's gonna be more cozy, fuzzy, smooth, and yeah, I think it'll be beautiful for the fall and winter, or when you want something, again, a little sultry, a little edgy. But I won't be surprised if this isn't my favorite Fleur fragrance, but I do applaud them for stepping outside of the box of what's really popular right now. Then coming out March 16th, we have Lib Lao New Alcohol-Free Perfume with Green Mandarin and Bergamot from YSL. This one, evidently, according to this photo right here on Sephora, is meant to be the most citrus forward of the bunch. It says, this is a radiant citrus floral with orange blossom, lavender, bergamot, and green mandarin. I love that bright citrus opening of the original. I think it's very beautiful, uplifting, sparkly even. So I love to see a more citrus prominent version. This kind of feels like it's going to be a more clean leaf, which I did get from the one in that silver metallic packaging. Really beautiful packaging on this one too. It's white, it's beautiful. I just don't know. I even see lime right here in the photo. I'm excited about it. I mean, it seems like it's going to be very fresh, very citrus forward, but I don't feel like there's gonna be much variation, you know, between this one and some of the others. So with that being said, I'll get my nose on this. There's a lot of Liebe flankers out there, so I mean, if it does smell similar, but you're wanting something that's alcohol free, some people might be really excited to see this, but for me personally, I feel like, you know, could go great. I feel myself getting slightly bored with the Liebe launches. The last one I tried, that coconut one, was really beautiful, very smooth, but I felt like it was very in the family, and I think that I like flankers that you can definitely get the DNA of it, but they have really obvious twists. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me personally, this is nice, but it's not something that I'm just jumping for joy to get my nose on. But maybe I'll smell it in store and I'll feel completely different. Then from Snif, we're getting 3 body mists and 1 perfume. Their fragrances are eau de toilette, so they're not the strongest in projection, nor are they the most long lasting, at least in my experience. So I'm wondering what the performance is going to be on the body mist and how much money they're going to be. But anyways, these scents sound absolutely gourmand, so yummy, delicious, mouth-watering, edible, all the things. Hotcakes, I'm so excited about. That's the perfume. The notes are maple syrup, melted butter, berry compote, buttermilk, pancake accord, and sugary musk. So it sounds like this is gonna be very sweet, cakey, vanillic, syrupy, rich. I can't wait to get my nose on this one. The first body mist is extra whip with notes of cold aldehydes, icing sugar, whipped cream, vanilla, milky sandalwood, and fluffy musk. And I do feel like this is gonna be more of like an airy, whipped, sweet vanilla scent, very sugary, very mouth-watering. I cannot wait to get my nose on this fragrance. We also have Berry Styles, which not only has blueberries, I believe that's gonna be what we smell most prominently though, but raspberry, lime, blue freesia, so floral, vanilla, and creamy woods. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I don't have many fragrances with a note of blueberry, and the ones that I do have, they're very like light and almost kind of aquatic fresh. This one seems like a more like jammy take on the note, so I cannot wait to smell this. And I love the way that they paired that with a vanilla. And the third body mist is called Hazel Split. This one has notes of cacao, hazelnut spread, creamy banana, coconut, amberwood, and musk. And I wonder just how nutty and chocolatey this fragrance will be. Cannot wait to try this one, but this whole launch really has my name all over it. If you love gourmands, I feel like you feel the same way. If you love your floral, fresh, you know, feminine, sparkly fragrances, you probably want to stay far, far away. But like I said before, I hope that they last longer than 30 seconds. Next, Sol de Janeiro is allegedly coming out with new summer fragrances. The thing is, I was on Trend Mood 1's Instagram when I saw the photo, and she only includes 2 of the bottles in the photo, but she talks about all 3. So we have a green, pink, and a blue bottle. I'm only guessing the bottle's blue because the heart next to the name of the fragrance is blue. So Fleur Mystica has top notes of orange blossom and coconut water. Heart notes are flamingo flower, Brazilian gardenia, and white rose petals. And base notes are lush palm leaf and golden musk. And I love seeing palm leaf because it adds this green, fresh, breezy quality to summer fragrances typically. I love a refreshing coconut water, pretty florals. I feel like this one actually is going to be pretty floral, so we'll see how that goes. Then we have Agua Mystica, which has top notes of neroli, tangerine, and white pineapple. I love pineapple in my summer fragrances. It's so juicy and sweet if done correctly. Ooh, I'd love to see like pineapple and coconut. Heart notes of peony, so fresh and delicate, and jasmine petals with base notes of white cedar and salty skin accord. Essentially, this one seems like it's going to be a juicy, fruity floral fragrance with some woods, a little bit of a salty, beachy vibe on the dry down. I love the sound of that one. And then this one, I love, love, love the sound of. I think it'll be my favorite. This is called Danka Mystica, and this one has top notes of fig and champagne. I love a fruity, sparkly opening. It sounds so pretty. Heart notes of lily of the valley, white orris, and angel pear. Okay, so not only do we have like this sparkly champagne accord, but then also pear, which I also find typically to be sweet, sugary, sparkly, like really juicy. And base notes of sandalwood, amber drops, and vanilla, so more of a warm, woody, vanillic base. This one sounds so beautiful, and maybe even like something that I would wear outside of summer. So pretty. I'm really excited to smell that one. And I don't have a date for you guys, unfortunately, but again, it does say coming soon on their website and retailers. Then from Maison Margiela, we're getting Replica's Never Ending Summer Eau de Toilette, which is meant to be this really beautiful, bright, happy citrus scent that's meant to give you the feeling of eternal summer. Sounds very uplifting, very pretty. The notes on this fragrance are spritz, accord, orange, and vetiver. Sounds like very sparkly, citrusy fragrance that I'd absolutely love to get my nose on. It's meant to give you the memories of an endless Italian summer. So sounds very pretty. I love citrus scents if they don't go too soapy on me. This one sounds like it's going to be really nice and perfect for the spring and summer. And this will be available, if I didn't already say it, on March 21st in stores. And the last launch I'm going to mention is from Glossier, and this is Fleur. No idea when this one is coming. It says coming soon. I'll keep you guys updated when I know something, but the bottle is so beautiful. It's so attractive to me. Purple is one of my all-time favorite colors. I hope I love the scent inside as much. The top note of this fragrance is mineral salt accord. Heart notes are osmanthus, ylang ylang, apricot skin, and cashmerean with a base note of ambroxan. So for me, I feel like this is going to be a Your Skin But Better fragrance for the summertime, like a little beachy, salty, marine. Very excited to see how fruity this will be. I'm hoping that I get more of like that apricot skin in this one than I did in Snif's Me. Or was that peach skin? Either way, I hope this one is much fruitier. I feel like that ylang ylang might add a sweet tropical touch to it, which I'm really excited for, and I think it's going to play beautifully with the musk. So I'm hoping that this is a really beautiful everyday fragrance for the summertime. I cannot wait to get my nose on this one. I did skip over the recent You flankers, the burgundy one and the white one, but I still want to get my nose on those two. So like I said before, hopefully I can get my butt up to Sephora really soon. But those are my thoughts on the new fragrance releases. There was a lot to cover, and there's so much that I didn't even include in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good things, and hopefully you guys let me know your thoughts on these fragrances in the comments down below if you've tried any. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!